1967 XR GT, yeah, that's a fantastic car because it was very much a turning point in Australia's motorsport history. So I can't even imagine what it must have been like in '67 when the XR GT came out with that gorgeous 289 4-speed synchro box and a driveline that could handle it all day in what was for the time a revolutionary platform. The road testers at the time loved it. Holden initially didn't have an answer for it, so Ford did have that brief period in the sun where the XR GT very much was the greatest thing that your Australian dollars could buy. Harry Firth was employed to work his magic on the car, and that he did. He spec'd a fascinating automobile. I love the fact that Harry was admittedly very true to the car's name. It was a GT, being a Grand Tourer, which was homage to the series that played out in Europe, an FIA homologated race series. And the Grand Tourers were known for getting from A to B in great comfort and style. You'll get out of the car feeling refreshed, a little bit invigorated maybe. Engine, the gearing, the driveline, the brakes, the tyre width, the whole lot all kind of makes sense. They're all in simpatico with each other, and it just makes for a thoroughly enjoyable driving experience. And I always tip my cap to Harry Firth for that. In the Ford parts bin at the time was the K-Code engine with the solid lifters and the bigger cam and the slightly better heads and so on. Now that would have been a much better performance engine for the car, and there's a high likelihood that the cars that raced at Bathurst ended up with the K-Code engine. Not that I can confirm or deny that, but for the road car, as we see here, they got the down-spec version, which is much tamer, much nicer, much easier to maintain, and is a little bit more in keeping with the Grand Tourer theme. This particular chassis is an amazing example, given that it is all original, unrestored, from the factory in 1967. And it is a real survivor in every sense of the word. I've only seen 3 other XR GTs that look and have survived anything like this car. Every GT fanatic that comes around to have a look at our collection always comment on what a beautiful, sweet example it is. It's always used as a reference point for when people want to colour match the XR GT colour. It's a bit of a funny story about that. When you line them all up, there's 20 cars in a row, there's 20 different shades of XR GT gold. But this particular car is when the guys that really want to get their cars done right, they come and get a colour sample off this one. So that probably speaks volumes about the originality of the car. We are the 4th owner of this particular car, the 4th proud owners of this car. The first owner only owned it very, very briefly. For whatever reason, we're not too sure. Maybe his wife felt like it, maybe it felt like a spaceship. It was a little bit too much for him. But the second owner, who picked it up in 1968, he owned it for a very, very long time. He would have owned it up until around 1995, perhaps 1996. And he was a very, very particular man. He kept records of absolutely everything. What backs up this car's honesty is a log kept by a fastidious owner who must have had an aviation or engineering background or something that just shows all the work that went into it in keeping it in this amazing condition. That brings us to the third owner, a good family friend of ours who's also a very particular owner. He's quite well known in the GT Falcon fraternity. Any vehicle he owns is pretty much as good as you can get of that particular type. And this one certainly ticked the boxes for him. I don't think he was actively looking for an XR GT. I just think when the car's statistics or bona fides were run across his desk, he thought, well, I have to own this vehicle. While he owned it, it became apparent to us what an amazing condition it was, and we were very much frothing on the GT phenomenon at the time, and we wanted an XR GT. We just wanted one that we considered to be the best in Australia, and he happened to own it. So a deal was struck, and all parties were very, very happy. And we've owned her now for coming on to 20 years, so about 19 odd years. So that's not a bad stretch of time. She's been extremely reliable, loved, cared for, and just a really, really sweet old car. But after 20 years of proud ownership, we've certainly decided it's time for someone else to pick up the torch and carry it. We certainly won't be selling the car just to anyone. Anyone that's got a whiff of being a restoration freak won't be allowed within 5 feet of it. Not that anyone would restore this car now. Everyone's sort of copped on that that's not quite the thing to do. The car is a survivor, but not a survivor in a marginal way. I mean, like, it's in beautiful condition for its age, absolutely amazing condition. And yeah, it needs an owner who respects that and understands that. So looking forward to talking to people soon about this beautiful XR GT of ours.